Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes off my right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JLerone Presents. I am your host, JLerone. Listen, we got Shannon Sharpe here, man, and it looks like they are coming after him next, right? So he's been accused of sexual assault on, I guess, one of his exes, somebody that he was in a consensual relationship with. She's alleging that he essayed her. And she's suing him. It's a civil, not criminal. It's a civil lawsuit for $50 million. Right, y'all. Yeah, you heard it. $50 million. That's what she's looking to get out of Shannon, right? Accusing him of, being abusive, and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video, man. Let y'all hear exactly what the allegations are and stuff like that. But just to let y'all know, she is being represented by Tony Busby, if that name rings a bell. He's also representing a slew of other women in the Diddy trial, and also came after Jay-Z on some alleged, 13-year-old girl back in the early 2000s who went to a after party and apparently got assaulted by Jay-Z. Come to find out now, this girl is like 30 years old. She's a grown woman and she's autistic, right? So that just that's some crazy mess. If y'all never heard about that, that came out I think last summer, somewhere up in there, or last fall. But yeah, craziness. So he's like an ambulance chaser. He just tries to get women to sue men, right? And it's all civil. So, it's just you throw it out there. Hopefully you can get somebody to say, okay, I'll pay, just so it won't get out any further. That's pretty much what it is. All right. If you guys haven't, man, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. All right. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. Fair use. And this is from Comedy Hype. Yeah, shout out to Comedy Hype, man. I don't care what Corey be saying.
Reporting live from Hyper Club House in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Last week, it was announced Shannon Sharpe was nearing a deal for a $100 million podcast deal as his contract with the Volume Podcast Network is set to expire. Now, it's been reported that Sharpe has received multiple offers and is expected to sign a 9-figure deal. However, just days after that announcement, Sharpe is facing a lawsuit filed by a woman under Jane Doe. According to NBC Sports, the 13-page civil complaint alleges that Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, battery, and sexual battery. In addition, it alleges he engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress. The lawsuit was obtained by TMZ Sports and says their relationship began in 2023 when she was 20 years old and he was in his mid-50s. Doe says Sharpe brutally sexually assaulted her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025, following a year-long abusive relationship. Now, Jane Doe did state that their relationship was initially consensual. It became controlling and verbally abusive. The plaintiff is represented by Micah Nash and Tony Busby, who you
controlling and verbally abusive, right? Now, for y'all who don't really understand womanese, this is the female word jujitsu that a lot of them like to use. Normally when they say verbally abusive, it just means that they want you, the guys are telling you, hey, this is what I expect. You know, you're acting out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put up with this. Basically, he's putting his foot down saying, if you're going to be with me, this is how it is. It's a little bit of correction. Let's just say it that way. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? So every time a man puts his foot down and say, you're not going to run over me, that means he's verbally abusive. Okay, so let's just get that straight. All right, this is where that's going. All right, let's keep it moving.
made know as the lawyer representing more than 50 plaintiffs alleging sexual assault by Sean Diddy Combs. One of those lawsuits included Sean Jay-Z Carter as a defendant, which claimed that both Combs and Carter were involved in a rape of a 13-year-old girl. Jay-Z is currently involved in a lawsuit with Busby to clear his own name and prove Busby's falsehoods. Busby wrote in the new suit against Sharpe, he demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule, at his command, whenever he called. It takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power, fame, and money.
So if you're coming to visit me, wouldn't I tell you when to come? You know, what's wrong with a man picking up the phone and say, hey, you know, I need you, you know, can you come over around this time, around that time? You got to think about it. Shannon's a busy dude. Shannon's a busy guy. He's here, he's there. He's got a lot of stuff going on, right? So when he has time, what's wrong with him calling and saying, hey, can you come over? Either you're going to come or you're not, right? It ain't like he can't force you to come over. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself is crazy. How dare he call a woman that he's seeing and ask her to come over? And if she feels like it's that demanding, you ain't got to come. I mean, what he gonna do? This shit is stupid. All right, let's keep it moving.
Look forward to pressing this case in court. Part of the lawsuit states plaintiff tried sharing her location with friends from her iPhone, just in case. But Sharpe saw her doing this. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, if you ever do that again, I will effing kill you.
I don't believe that.
Now, the complaint also alleges Sharpe recorded their sexual activities without her knowledge. It also states that it was another woman, not the plaintiff, who Sharpe was having sex with when his Instagram account live streamed the encounter. According to NBC Sports, this was the moment where the plaintiff began to pull away. The live stream incident happened in September of 2024, and the complaint alleges the first instance of rape occurred in October of 2024 at her apartment, where she alleges Sharpe forced himself on her while she was crying and sobbing. The second instance happened in January of 2025, where Doe claims Sharpe engaged in unprotected sex with the plaintiff, despite her request to get him to stop.
Why is it that it's crazy because they say these things months after it happened, right? With no other evidence other than they said it. Like, it's still that, you know, but that believe all women, right? But we know where that gets us when we believe, just blindly believe what a woman says without any evidence, without any proof. Still, right here, these are just allegations, nothing to prove. The only proof you got is the video that we all saw, that Instagram live, or that we all heard. That's like that, but that wasn't her anyway. But she's upset about that. I mean, it ain't like y'all married. Shannon gonna do what he want to do. You can't stop him, right? As far as who he sleep with. But yeah, so it's crazy. Like I said, all of these are allegations that you can't prove. So it's like I said, it's like they throwing shit up against the wall and they trying to see what sticks.
Some will remember Sharpe's September 2024 Instagram Live incident where he would say the name Michelle. Now, of course, the internet did its best to uncover her identity, leading most fans to Michelle Bundy, a former love interest of Sharpe, which ended in a 2010 restraining order. Now, Bundy accused Sharpe of sexual assault, stating he forced her to have sex with him, threatened her life, and stalked her. The restraining order was soon dismissed. At the time, CBS News reported that Bundy's accusations weren't a surprise. Troy Hollacker, a Denver area acquaintance of the woman, told the Denver Post, "Everyone knows this is a lie. This is what the woman went out to do." Another acquaintance, Thane Davis, would tell CBS News Bundy was infatuated with Shannon Sharpe. He said she has some insane idea in her head that he's going to be in a relationship with her. She was fabricating stories against me too. Now this new complaint against Sharpe is asking for a minimum of $50 million from Sharpe. It's currently filed as a civil case with no criminal consequences attached to it. Despite the case being within the statute of limitations, the plaintiff is only seeking monetary gain. So what do you guys think about the latest lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe coming days after a $100 million deal went public? What are your thoughts on Tony Busby representing the plaintiff? Let us know in the comments below. And stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing right here to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and select all so you can receive notifications to all of our content and not just some.
Okay, yeah. So we all, like I said, we all know who Tony Busby is. Like I said, he was the one who, like they talked about earlier with the Jay-Z incident, trying to say that he assaulted this 13-year-old girl, which she's autistic. So, and they even proved that the father, she said the father had to drive 5 hours to pick her up. And the father said he has no recollection. No recollection. I mean, if I had to go pick up my 13-year-old daughter at 2 in the morning, I had to drive 5 hours to get her. All these years later, I'm not going to sit up and say, oh, I don't remember that. I don't care what I had going on back then. I mean, unless I was just a straight up addict. You know what I'm saying? Unless I was just, I had to be, you would have to be a straight up addict not to have a recollection of that, man. But, so this is what's going on. Shannon announced that, he's renegotiating a contract worth, like they said, $100 million for his podcast. So, and shout out to Shannon for that, man. Congratulations. And this is what happens when guys come into a bunch of money. You got women feeling a certain type of way. They're going to try to hit your pockets, right? And this is like statute of limitations, civil lawsuits. It's all about money when it's civil. If it was criminal, if it's that bad that you felt like he assaulted you, he raped you and all that, if that's what he did, why wouldn't you come out with a criminal lawsuit? That lets you know, I mean, it's just a money grab. And anybody who can't see that this is a money grab, it's all it is. They're hoping that Shannon wants, he wanted to go away. They're hoping that it might ruin, might pull some advertisers, might pull some sponsorships from him. That's what they're hoping. They're hoping that he just say, oh, okay, I'll just go ahead and give you this money and let it go. You know what I mean? They hoping that he settle and just throw some money. That's all they want, man. It's just a money grab. So, cause she has right now there's no threat of no tapes, no videos, no nothing. I mean, that's all it is, just a money grab. But you guys, oh man, drop some comments down below and let me know what y'all think, man. I got another video I'm about to drop. Kanye, Yeezy, Ye, whatever you want to call him. Hey, this is, although y'all might have heard it already, it might be buzzing in these YouTube streets, but Ye apparently came out, and Ye did this. This ain't no, I believe, or, allegedly. This is from Ye. Ye said that when he was young, before the age of 14, that him and his male cousin used to perform fellatio on one another. That's according to Ye. I mean, yeah, we're gonna get into that because apparently this happened when he was a boy. He said it. I don't know when it occurred, but it ended when he turned 14. So somewhere between, I guess, 8, 9, 10, up until the age of 14, him and his male cousin was performing fellatio on each other. Yeah, this is a doozy. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna drop a video on that. If you guys haven't, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell to get all notifications. Cause like I said, if you want to hear about it, do that. And when I drop the video, you'll get the notification first. All right. Please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking.